He's doing better all the time. When they come from the wild, like he did, you can see he has bite marks and stuff, and he's been scraped and scratched. Hey, how's our farm family doing? Good to be with you tonight. It has really cooled off lately. It was snowing like crazy a little earlier today, and yet now it's kind of cleared out. There's lots of clouds, but it's doesn't look like we're gonna get any more snow. But anyway, messing with Dakota here a little bit. Dakota's doing awesome, and I'm also gonna work with Lady Dreamer. And if you've wondered, I've noticed my hair is getting longer. Well, I knew my hair was getting longer, I didn't notice it. But you may have noticed my hair was getting longer, and I'll tell you why a little later. But anyway, I'm gonna mess with Dakota for a few minutes, and then we're gonna go have some fun messing with Lady Dreamer, and I'll tell you a little bit more about her. Okay, so a lot of you have met Dakota. She's one of the 2 buckskins that we got. And this is the one that I decided to keep until we found him a home, and we found a home very quickly. And so Lisa and Bernie are getting Dakota. He's headed to California. And anyway, he's coming along real good. See, look, he's starting to lead a little bit. And I could walk down the rope and pet on him. How are you doing, boy? How are you doing, boy? You're doing good, aren't you? Yeah. So he's doing super good. We've been busy with Stormy lately, and Casey going to state volleyball. She's actually leaving here in a little bit. We'll have a send-off. It's a fun tradition in our community. Thanks to Vicky, she orchestrates fire trucks and everyone honking their horns as we leave and follow the bus out of town. Casey is heading down to state volleyball. They won their first round of state volleyball already. It was a home game since we were the higher seat. But now we're gonna go down. I think it's in Scottsdale tomorrow. We'll play St. David for the next round of 1A volleyball. And Casey is excited and nervous, and we're excited to go with her. So let me show you a little bit of the send-off, and then I'll take you to mess with Lady Dreamer for a few minutes. Our freshman girl is headed to volleyball state. So exciting. We're gonna show you a small town send-off. Thank you. Go Wildcats! Good job, let's go! You guys are awesome! I'll jump in. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. There's Vicky. feeling better all the time. When they come from the wild, like he did, you can see he has bite marks and stuff, and he's been scraped and scratched. The older stallions and some of the mares actually kind of tune these younger studs up, and but he's not a stud anymore. He's a gelding, and he's coming along really good. See how I just barely pull on him and I can get him to turn directions now. And he's even, look at that, he's leading on a loose rope. Come here, come here. Anyway, I know the wind's kind of bad, so I'm gonna go work on Lady Dreamer where I'm out of the wind. So I realized, I think I was calling her the wrong name. I may have said Lady Dreamer instead of Lucky Dreamer, but anyway, those of you that watched our channel kind of know the history behind that. This little girl here was probably sleeping and dreaming, and they did a roundup of wild horses, and they took the horses and left her behind, and she was found by a family on the Navajo reservation that saved her life and contacted us and asked if there's any way we would take her and try to help her find a good home. They'd spent a couple months feeding her, and hay is so expensive that they decided to sell her to me to try to get a little bit of money. And anyway, she's a cute little thing. So she was probably dreaming when she was abandoned. Well, not abandoned, left behind. And so, but I call her Lucky because we've now got her, and I know she'll go to a great home, and she's probably about ready to do that. So if you're interested in this little girl, I would prefer it be someone in Arizona, just because transporting a little baby like this could be kind of hard on them. But let me show you her up and close and personal and talk to you a little bit about what's going on. So she was taken away, or separated from her mother way too young. She's only about 3 months old. She should still be on mama, but because she's been off of mama for 2 months, she's past the stage of wanting milk. She kind of has a pot belly, but someone mentioned on the channel that she seems to be looking a little better, and I would agree. They get a pot belly when they're malnourished and have worms, but we've dewormed her, and I've got to brush her off here in just a minute. But Jasper, be nice. Anyway, so we've dewormed her, and I'm going to trim her feet. Blake cleaned them out a couple days ago, but then we both got busy, and now I'm going to get her feet trimmed. I don't know what it is about a baby that is malnourished, but their hooves don't grow as well as they should. I mean, they grow almost too fast, and they don't grow as symmetrical and uniform as they should. So I've got to trim them up. And anyway, she's just a cute little thing. She's got the hairiest ears. Aren't those funny? Her ears are so hairy, but she's just a sweetheart, and she'd make a good Christmas present for someone if you'll take really good care of her and have a situation that would be good for Lucky. We want her to be lucky. We want Lucky Dreamer to have happy dreams. So here we go. I'm going to trim up the feet. Well, we got the trimming done, and little Lucky Dreamer is doing good. Can you see the snow in the background? That's why I've moved her into this little corral. This is the one I call my stud pen, but there's an overhang there and it'll be good for her. But anyway, it's cold out here, windy, and some really slight flurries out here. But anyway, I'd love to see Lucky Dreamer live out her dream and have a beautiful life. If you're interested in her, you could email us at the farm on the farm at Route, I'm sorry, I can't talk. At the farm on Route 66 at gmail.com. And like I say, we want to make sure she'll go to a good home and be taken care of and be able to really fulfill her potential. So let us know. Have a great day, and I'm going to go in and maybe get some hot chocolate or something. Have a good evening. Just got up to the house and realized I didn't tell you why my hair's getting a little longer. I don't like long hair. I just buzz my head all the time because it's easier. He's like, come on, Dad, do it. And I said, I'll tell you what, you cut your hair and I'll grow mine out. So when mine gets long enough to comb over, Blake's gonna cut his. I don't mind his mullet. I think it looks cool, but it's just a fun father-son bet going on or whatever. It's just a little deal we got going on. So anyway, be watching. When mine gets long enough, Blake's is gonna get short. So have a good evening.